Hey guys, so we're finally back. Now we know today it is the 10th of October, so I wanted to make a special video to the side. This time is to talk about the future of American Horror Story. Now that we're currently still in American Horror Story Season 10 double feature, I just want to get out the way that what do I think the season's gonna turn into after double feature, what season 11 or at least season 12 or lastly 13 is gonna be like. Now they did announce those 3 other seasons after season 10, so we just wanted to have an idea what it's basically gonna be about. Now here are some of my predictions that I feel as if American Horror Story could go back or revisit and cover. Now for one, I would love them to make like a video or I would say a connection to Coven. Now we know a lot of people have seen Coven before, but I still think that they could still play around with the season in a way where we could still get more understanding of the lore of the world of the witches and the warlocks. Now for an example, something that they brought in season 8 Apocalypse was that we know that Michael was not the alpha, but since now the name of alpha was dropped into the season, we could embellish that we would love to see a American Horror Story season based on just warlocks and how they're like the polar opposite of the witches, right? So now we know the witches have like the 7 wonders, and then the warlocks, I think they have like I don't know what type of test that they have to basically ascend their, I would say, their supreme of their opposite side, because on their side is considered as the alpha, and then on one side is the female supreme. Now I will make 2 separate videos on that, probably in the upcoming weeks, but until then, so this is what I would say. So now because of double feature didn't have mermaids, I would think that season 11 might strictly focus on like the sea. Like part 2 Red Tide has mostly sea things, but not like actual like mermaids or sea creatures themselves. But like I said, due to the whole time constraint due to like COVID last year, they had to wrap up the season in a way where it was better for the crew as well as like putting things together. But I would definitely love to see a warlock season that's based just around like the hierarchy of warlocks, and if they have something very similar to doing the wonders. Now we have seen all seasons so far, and we're currently seeing we're currently at 2 more episodes until season 10 ends, which means we will have a total of 10 installment season that has been done. Now we know some connections that we have seen before is that Apocalypse, Roanoke, as well as Coven may have a connection to each other, as well as I would say Murder House too, because that's another thing that I would love them to talk about. Like I said, we could definitely go very different route. Now it all depends on what type of route they want to go about it, but I feel as if it would be better enough to make either season 11 or 12 about warlocks and how that could be a counterpart that connects to the bigger universe of American Horror Story. Now one of the pictures that I know that they started working with aliens already, which is part of the whole Death Valley thing. We haven't seen like type of like mermaids in the but we have seen angels, which that could be another thing they might at first we even thought Mallory was an angel, but she ended up being just a supreme, but she just mostly derived her powers more from like originally from Salem. But yeah guys, I would love to tell me what you guys think. Like what would you guys think like the future of American Horror Story would be? I definitely would love to see a warlock season or maybe a mermaid type of season that's based on like sea creatures or like dimensional things, you know, that would be very beneficial, I would say, because I think they have done a lot of things, but I feel like they never got to the lore of like sea creatures. Now that they tapping into like the alien world type of stuff, which has a connection to Asylum, you know, I don't literally think we have like gods in the American Horror Story series, but we do have like demigods or loas that's in the American Horror Story. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I will definitely will be creating the other 2 videos about the history of the Coven as well as warlocks. So like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.